Adhi maber. Chalo nade jahom? Nice. Yeah, don't give up. Mago bedo. Okay? Mago bedo ga. Yeah, body. Body. So guys, so nimejipata nimelala. Leo nimelala. Yeah, so kila kitu, everything happened. And yeah, I was bullish today. Yeah, so all this happened without me, and yeah, so this was nice. Returning to the first presented fair value gap, and then boom. So those who caught that, nice. Yeah, so that was nice. So first presented fair value gap. So if you trade that, that was good. Yeah, so again 10:30. So 10:30 we are anticipating for a new range, okay? So right now what we are having, so we had this sluggish move, and it's like it's trying to tell us something here. So this low, high, higher low, and then gave us this fair value gap. So what is it trying to do here? I don't know. Yeah. No, tunarudi kwa all time highs. Yeah. Mano kare niweye chon. Niweye chon. Oh. Hata nimesahau nilikuwa sikuwa nimeweka hii nini. Hidden. Yes, 30 iko juu, ESP iko juu, NQ ndo bado inachezea huko chini, bado iko huku chini. Yeah, so gold level tulimark ndo hiyo, we took it out, so that was nice. So on gold we took this level where we highlighted the bull's eye, indicated this, and yeah, so finally we took it out today. So until then, if I was trading gold, I'd wait for more information. So right now tuko kwa hiyo 10:50 11:10 macro. So during this time the algo normally reprises. Okay, so let's see what it has for us. So reprise back into this IVG. So this is the fair value gap, back into that. So you want to see what it wants to do. So on ES, we're still having this. On YM, just that. So it's not doing anything. I mean, it's not doing anything that I'd really love to hop into. So I better just sit on hands and wait. Yeah. So I better just sit on hands and wait. Because whatever it's doing, I'm not interested. Yeah, so the first time, so it do this. So trade lower, trade this fair value gap, trade above this fair value gap here. So let me just expand this and show you this. So I merely did this and respected this level, this IVG. So I know that those people went long here, but then fell short of taking that high, and then did this. So right now their stops are below this low, and it's coming for those stops. So their stop losses huku chini. Yeah. So in 3 minutes, I'm seeing there was some VIB here, so it just traded into that, and we had that volume balance, and so whatever it's doing here, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in whatever it's doing here. Yeah. So chat, who caught anything today? Who caught this move? So I missed this because I was asleep. Yeah. So I was not feeling well, and I've been asleep. So I missed this. So this was nice, yeah. This was nice. So what I'm anticipating for some pullback, some nice pullback, and then we see if we might continue with these longs. Yeah, so right now I'm not bearish, because considering the higher time frame, what you are having on the higher time frame, yeah, we trade into this order block, here, and we see that nice reaction there. Yeah. So again, looking at higher time frame, so I want to judge this. So there's low, there's high, there's lower low. I want to, on a higher time frame, since we've closed on up here, so this is my breaker. Yeah. So that's what I'm looking for. That's why. And also on the 4H, there's low, high, lower, low. Triangle closed above this. So there's my breaker. Yeah. So I'm watching how price is going to be sensitive around that price level. Okay. Yes. So Yeah, so kuna hiyo rejection. So let's see what that price level has for us. So let me try that. So if we get a close above this, I'm going to add more position. Imeenda mbali. So if it can give us a fair value gap here, that will be great. Yeah, so imetupea fair value gap. So if it can touch the top of this blue shaded region, I'm going to add tendo hiyo imetouch. So now I'm reducing risk. So can we trade above this level? With speed and distance. So partials will come, partials, yeah, I'm going to check partials. Yeah, so guys, there's a demo. So I want to see speed and distance around that level. So there's oh, there goes that fair value there. So let me remove this. So there's one here, there's a bullish order block, there's two down close candles into this shaded area. So I said if it was to trade back into this shaded area, then I was going to add new position. So there's two down close candles, so that's a bullish order block. So that's a bullish order block. So once you trade above this level, so I'm taking out partial, so I want to see it sweep this level, then my stop, I'm going to trail my position now too. Yeah, so I was buying, so let me take, so after doing that, now my trade is now risk free. So what now happens that this trade is now risk free, so I have to manage my position. So this is how I normally trade. If you're wondering, this is how I normally trade. Okay, so I have to take partials and I have to manage my positions. So I want to see if it can trade above this, and so I now have this order block, so I might as well trade into this fair value gap and this order block. So my last line of defense, that this order block and the consequent encroachment of this IAVD. So if it wants to take me out, then if it trades still here, then I'll be satisfied. But then either way, I'll still have my profits. Okay. But then I love this level, this high. Yeah, so this high here. So right now I'm just watching this order block. What does it want to do? So the fact that my trade is risk free, even if it comes and takes me out, still, I mean, I'm still in those, I'm still having the W's, okay? So I wanted to see here speed and distance, but then it's rejecting that level. The way I mean, I took some positions off there. So right now the trade is risk free, and I wanted to see speed and distance around this level. So it's like it still wants to do some other things. So I'm comfortable with it taking me out. So if it can break above these, see these two down close candles, up close candles. So if it can break above these with speed, then I'm going to scale. I mean, it's now going to use this level as an IAVG. It might not even use it. It might just give us that. So this candle and this one. So if it can trade above this with speed and distance. So speed and distance. So give me speed and distance above these candles, these two candles. Yeah, so that's how I normally watch price. So speed and distance. So I don't want to see it breathe. I don't want to see it breathe around that level. I don't want to see it breathe. So let me just remove this to avoid so many things in my chart. So there's one. I don't want to see it breathe this way. So I just want to see it move higher with speed and distance. So but then whatever. So because it's doing that, I'm not even moving my stop. Yeah. So it has trailed back into this level. So this is now a reclaimed order block. So initially it was supposed to hold price going higher, but then we trade close below it. Now it was an IVG, was supposed to hold price going low, and then right now we trade and closed above it. So I was saying if it returns into this, then I'm going to go long. And right now again it has revisited this, so it's a reclaimed order block and price still using it. And so this level, I don't want to see price stall around this. Okay, your stops should be at the swing low. but for me, I don't place my stops at the swing low. Yeah, so for instance, this trade, this execution, normally if I execute around this price level, my stops are normally just below this low, this box here. Okay, but then don't copy what I'm doing. So there's something that I've done for a long time, so don't copy what I'm doing. You just go and backtest your system. If you find that you're comfortable placing your stops below this low, below this box, then just do that. Yeah, so I didn't want to see it stall the way it's doing this, so this is not good. But then if this candle can just close above the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap, then that can be a sign. Okay, if it's stalling this way, then we might as well still expect for it to trade back down here, which might be difficult, but then price is price. Price will always do its thing. Okay, so I don't know what price wants to do, but if it can give me what I want, then that's all. So let me see the six sister. What are we having? Yeah, so it was sloppy, kind of sloppy. YM or US30. Again, just in a consolidation. So today it seems like it's only the Nasdaq that at least can give us something. So guys, if you took this long, so that was nice for me. I was asleep, so I wake up uh, I wake up late, so I missed this. So this is something that I would have taken because it had everything that I wanted. So breakaway gap, then this first presented fair value gap, run into this, I would have gone long there. My stop would have been below this first presented fair value gap confidently. Yeah, so that's normally one of my system. Yeah, so whenever I see something like this, yeah, confidently, so by just tapping the upper portion of the first presented fair value gap, I'm going long there, and my stop, I'm trusting my stop, I'm just placing my stop below there. You see the low of this first presented, I mean just below this box, and you just see me get tagged and get filled in and price leaves. Yeah, confidently. So because it's stalling around that level, I'm going to take out 5. So buying, no, I want to take out 3. So I'm taking 3. So right now I've secured something, and the trade is risk free. So if it wants to trade higher, then it should now leave that level because it has really accumulated, spent too much time around that. So right now I just want to see where can price trade back into. My TP, so where does it want to trade? Where does it want to trade to next? The three quadrant level is just around this level, this high, and yeah, there's accumulation around this level, so I don't like it. But then price will normally do what it wants to do, so do you follow the first move the market makes on 9:30 move? Yes. So guys, normally you see what price doing here, yeah. So normally if it's supposed to be high resistance, such things should normally be happening around this fair value gap here, so around this level. So this one should most of the time normally happens around this level here, but then again still acceptable, because if I measure this at the range, so from that high to this low, it's still acceptable because it's happening around the 50, the 0.5 percentile level. Okay, so it's acceptable, and so it returns back into the 25 level, and now we want to see it close above this. So if this fair value gap can fail to hold this price going lower, we want to see it close above. But then I wanted to see speed and distance. Yeah, so I wanted to see speed and distance. So most of the time what you see here, there's normally time distortion, so it's waiting for something. So I just want to see it close above this, then it will be, so it's going to be game over. Yeah, so there's second entry. Yeah, so there's second entry. So I wanted to use this, but then right now, because it traded again into this, I'm just waiting for it to close, to give me an up close here, then I'm going to do what I want. So because it's still failing, I'm still stalling. I use I mean all my trades are so I have to use the higher time frame narrative. Okay, so higher time frame is important, very important. So if it can just close, so you see what I'm waiting for is, you see this forever log up here, yeah. So you see I'm having this quadrant, so if it can give me an up close into this upper portion, so you see that there's I don't know this color, which color this is, but if it can close, give me an up close on this upper portion, yeah, then I'll already know that it's now game over. So this level is no longer going to hold price going low. Okay, so with that I'm now going to determine the likely draw, so the next draw on liquid, so where it's likely to draw to next. So if it's going to be above this high, then that's what I want. For now I can't really tell because it's still stalling around this price level, and I don't like it. So remember, when it was trading here, I wanted to see speed and distance above this, so I didn't expect this, but then because price is price, and price most of the time will do whatever it wants. Yeah, so right now, because it's doing that, so that's important. So you see this speed and distance, this is what I wanted to see. Immediately it created this and then another one, and trade above this level also with speed and distance. So right now this high here, so I'm going to take out I'm going to take some positions off there. Yeah, so right now, because it has done that, so let's now do what we wanted to do. So because I immediately trade back into this blue shaded area, I said that I'm going to add positions, but then it stalled and we had this manipulation. So this manipulation leg, so I want to use it to help me frame where that distribution leg might end, so where it wants to trade to next. Yeah, so the 2% level is just slightly above this one, so my partials, I mean, I'm going to take partials there, and I'm going to leave a runner, guys. I'm going to leave a runner, so because we don't know where it wants to trade to next, but then I'm going to leave a runner up to this level, just the midpoint of that, these two shaded parts. So I'm going to leave a runner because I'm still bullish, and I don't know. But then also be careful because today is Friday, TGIF. Yeah, so Monday's high, so that was the high of the week up to now. So Monday's high, that's the highest high of this week. So be careful because it might as well just take out Monday's high and give us that TGIF during the PM session. And also today we're closing for the weekend, so along the way I'm just going to be taking partials. So yeah, so it's not a big deal. So because we've closed above this level, so I expect for it to trade and run, give me a run above this high and target this high here. So if it trades above this high, I'm going to take out. So up here I'm going to slice one contract off, so I'm going to remain with, no, I'm slicing two contracts, so I'm going to remain with 5. So this 5 I'm going to be running equity as we trade above here. So I'm going to be taking out 111. Mzee Oduor, siku mingi. So can it give me speed and distance above this? Because if it fails, then it might as well just trade back kuchini. But either way, I said I'm taking 2 here. Yeah, so I guess I just have to wait. But man, ina imeniuma, like, come on. Nilikuwa nimelala maze. Yeah, so this move here, this was nice. This was something that I can take 1,000 times. Because initially I was bullish from yesterday, okay? From yesterday I was just bullish. And first presented fair value gap. 930 gave us this breakaway. First presented return, merely could return to this. I will be long. My stops just slightly below this box. Confidently. Yeah, so it's still stalling again, so that's not good. But then if you can just wick into this, then I'm going to take those 2. So it's I'm going to take those 2. Sorry. 2. Yeah, this is Nasdaq. So those 2 there. Okay, it's not like I'm going to take the 2 just one time. It's that, oh wow, guys, I've seen my mentor watching my live, so hello Gatti is normally my mentor, so I normally watch him. And guys, wow. So I'm going to, so it's not like I'm going to run equity. So one, if it can just wick into this one, and then as it's running above this, I'm also going to take out another one. So that's what I'm going to do. So welcome Gatti. I'm getting emotional now. Yeah, but if it can give me speed and distance, then that can be good. Yeah, so that one there. So I don't want to keep it waiting, so because it might as well just do that and then trade lower. Yeah, so those guys who normally trade support resistance, so right now they might say this level can hold and they want to drive price lower. So that's normally called priming. So priming, a large number of investors, they don't want to see price go above this. So there are also those who want to see price trade above this. Yeah, so the breakout traders. So what happens that those traders who don't want to see price go above this because they were short initially and their stops are above here, so immediately price failed to take out that, so just hits that level, and then so they want to see lower prices, okay? But then there's another group of traders among investors who want to see price trade above this, so they are the breakout traders. So so their buy stops are above here, so they want to see price trade above that. Yeah, So that conundrum between the breakout traders and resistance traders. So support resistance, yeah. So these are resistance. So they anticipate for price to continue lower because this level, they want to see this level hold price. So that's priming. So I only took out one, but then okay, I still believe it can give me speed and distance, but then man, yeah. So yeah, so whatever it's happening, yeah, so it just failed to take out that, and it's again returning into this price level. So right now we are at 1040, I guess. Okay, whatever. I just want to scale my stop. Because it's becoming heavy-headed, so it doesn't want to do what I want to see it do. But then because it's still staying above this the upper quadrant of this IAVG, so there's a fair value gap, CB in form of a CB. So immediately we trade above it, so it now becomes an IAVG. So we anticipate for it to hold price and push. So as it pushing higher, so it's slightly above this, I'm also going to slice one. Yeah, so nice. So I'm slicing one. So right now I'm remaining with 5. So 5. So that's speed and distance that I wanted to see. Yeah. That speed and distance that I wanted to see. It's like it's giving it to me there, and so right now I don't expect for it to stall around this level. So the next target should be this high. Yeah, so right now it should not be stalling around this, so the next target should be this. Yeah, so immediately we leave this level and this high, so we want to see it run up here. Which site can I use for backtesting? You can use so there are many sites for backtesting. Okay, so I normally use, is it Forex Bull, something to do with Bull Forex. Let me just check. And also there is normally chart jumps if you want to compete. I mean, it's normally a competition site, chat jumps. Hey bro, yesterday it dropped after you got out. Yeah, so yesterday you wanted to see. So guys, right now my stop should be below this level. So if it trades below that, then I'm not interested. Yeah, so my stop is there. So all those 5, if it can trade below this level, then it might as well just take me. So yesterday, like, yeah, yesterday I was trying shots, but then I guess I depleted my mental capital. And if you can recall, I was telling you we'll come back strong today. And yeah, today, in as much as we missed the fun part of it, yeah, but at least we grabbed something. But I still believe this level, this high is going to be traded to. Okay. Yeah. So there's that. So W, in as much as we have been taken out, so that's a W. Yeah. So that ends it for us for the week. And yeah, man. What's your win rate? Okay, I normally have losing days, so which broker are you using? You can as well just use Pepperstone. But then there's a demo account. Yeah. Oh, back to, oh yeah, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, so use Fast Bull. Yeah. And make sure you follow my YouTube channel, cause I'll be talking about this. So Fast Bull. So there's a, so just type Fast Bull and you'll see it. And to all those people who also want to see a backtesting channel, so it's free. It's normally free. So growing limits, it's free. Alahaji Techno demo. Yes, this is a demo. So you have any problem with that? Whatever, man. Regardless, whatever I can do on a demo, I can also do on a real account. So win rate, it's good. Yeah, so just go and back test. So it's normally free. So, and also again, uh, trading view is also cheap. As low as $8 you can have a trading view account. Yeah, as low as $8. Are you giving 5K account? Do you still give? So it merely took out this high. So I wanted to see speed and distance failed. So immediately that happened. So again, turning into this $8 per month. Yes. Mm. Okay, right now, I mean, I stopped giving the giveaways, but then next year, as we begin next year, we are going to be having giveaways. So many of them. Yeah. So I'll be giving away so many things. I mean, I'll be giving away so many things. So whatever price doing here, that should worry you. Yeah, whatever price being there should worry you. Consistency uko nayo ni poa, unaenda far. Thank you, Alvin. Thank you, Alvin. But then, okay, ndo ujue unaenda far, like criticism like inafaa ikuwe mingi. Unaona the likes of kina, so someone was Alahaji Techno. Yeah, so such criticism, I mean, hukuanga poa sana. And let me tell you guys, I mean, something that I didn't expect happen. Like, so I normally watch him, and it's funny how he joined my live and even liked. I mean, damn, man, that must be crazy. So he's someone from America, yeah, someone from Toronto. So I normally watch him. Trade live, and man, he's normally doing some crazy things. Yeah. So this December, I was watching his stats, and it was all greens, apart from 2 days. Is it? Yeah. So he had only around 3 losing days this December, and man, it's crazy. So anaitwa Gatti Trades, so you guys can check him. Gatti Trades. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm like, today I didn't want to come live. Yeah. What if I didn't come, I didn't. Sisi wa gold tunashafunga siku. Support hapa na pale. Yeah, by the gold have been bullish siku mingi, and if you guys can recall, we called these levels, so we are having these smooth levels here, and I can see we really tracked it well. So before this happened, we placed this bull's eye. Yeah, so whereby we was saying, as it was hitting this level, so we say that traders support resistance, traders, they drew their rectangles here, and they were saying this level is going to hold, and in as much as they were short, yeah, but then this level was our target, so we hit it. So until then, so after doing that, right now have to wait for more information. If you're trading gold, you have to wait for more information. Yeah, but then that was nice, Alvin. That was nice. That was really nice. So still, I believe year level on NQ, we're still going to hit it. I mean, in a noise, okay, in a noise. That deeper pullback, nice. That's nice. Oh. Mm-hmm. Watakuchukia, lakini hakuna kenye watafanya. Yeah, maze. Anyway, it's crazy how yeah. So still hii hapa, like unaona if you look at the high, I mean 3 minutes ama 5 minutes, so hiyo pullback hiyo tu ni manipulation. This just a manipulation, so inarudi back to deeper discount. So after taking out this high, so let me show you. So inarudi tu kwa discount, so discount ni 50% zone huku chini, then fair value gap, trade above it. E order block should hold price going lower, but then merely trade above it. So but then I'm not interested, so for me I'm done, and whatever it wants to do, I'm not interested. So hadi saa mbili ishafika, so guys, ikifika saa mbili I'm going to close. Yeah, ikifika saa mbili I'm going to close. Likes kidogo, keep the good works. Thank you Alvin, and Alvin, karibu tena, yeah, karibu tena, na yeah, shukran bro Alvin. So this level should hold price going lower back into this level in a retest. Nini mara mingi. So 1150 to, so right now price market inaenda kwa PM lunch, so 12 immediately noon, the next 5 minutes. So from there should just wait for the PM session. So PM session, just wait for 1:30 to 2:30. There's normally something nice. Or if you are a late comer, just wait for 3:15 to around 3:15 to 4:15, that 1 hour window. Normally some good setups present themselves. So closing the week, why 1:30? Because there's normally, I mean, if I normally believe that, also not that I normally believe, as I still was saying, yeah, I still normally say that the markets are running on an algorithm. So the algorithm will trace or seek liquidity or imbalances, yeah, areas of imbalances like fair value gaps, or areas of inefficiency, or yeah, areas of inefficiency, or any liquidity, either buy side or sell side. So 1:30, so let's say right now between noon to 1:30 we'll be having either one buy side or sell side. So we wait for price to check out 1, then wait for fair value gap, yeah, wait for either 2022 pattern, so that is a low high, lower low, or a lower high, or a higher low, shift speed and distance, fair value gap, return into it, then boom, Kenyan time or New York time, or 1:30 New York time, sorry about that, 1:30 New York time, yeah, so 1:30 New York time. So right now we are in this price leg, this range, so from that high to this low. So one of these has to be taken out, so for price to do one thing. So Kenyan time, it's sangapi, 10 saa 4 right now, because we are in DST. So it's 10:30, that's 2:30, so 1:30, that's 9:30, yeah, 9:30 Nairobi time or Kenyan time. But if you can just have one system or one model, around the PM session, then you'll find that it's normally the easiest to trade. PM session, the easiest to trade. Just wait for one thing, liquidity to be taken out, then the rest is normally easy. Yeah, or price to trade into an area of inefficiency. If you can't see the one for 230 or 130, just wait for 315 New York time. There's normally something nice. If it doesn't present today, then Monday it will. If it doesn't present on Monday, then Tuesday it will. So these things repeat. So if you miss, like let's say we missed this because I came late. Yeah, I was sleeping. Then 10:30, you see me draw this line. So this line, this 10:30. So I normally anticipate a new range. If it's going to be a continuation, then anticipate this one sell side liquidity to be taken out. So I know those people who went long here, but then gave them that. So low, high, lower, low. These are breakers. So low, high, lower, low after taking out this. So right now, the reason why I'm not trusting this, so I'm saying this is a manipulation move because I'm seeing this low, high, lower, low. That's a breaker. So again, this fair value gap here, if it really wants to trade kuchini, then it might as well just tip lower into this, but then we'll just see what price wants to do. Yeah, but I'm not trusting this down move. Okay, so this, if I look at the 3 minutes or the 1 or the 5 minutes, so there's 5 minutes, I'm having that. So I don't believe it wants to trade kuchini because we already worked into the new week opening gap level, and I used that. So new week opening gap, that was a higher time frame. So that person was asking me if I normally consider higher time frame. Yes, we're having new week opening gap here, and I don't know if this is the high or, but this tool that I use, it normally highlights to me new week opening gap. I don't know if it's the open, the Friday, Sunday's open or Friday's close. I don't know, but I know it's around this level. So email, I saw this, and also taking out this low. So that's one of the reason why I wanted to go long there. Yes, I was anticipating for those continuation. And also, again, like if you're afraid of watching this low, high, lower, low, it was again, just wait for the same thing to happen here. So whenever I'm with my students, I normally advocate for them to just highlight, is that a breaker or is that a mitigation block? Yeah, so what you want to see, any up close above this high, fair value gap, yes, so that's valid. Wait for price to trade into fair value gap, go long, target any uko juu. If we are having this level, low, high, higher, low, wait for price to trade above this fair value gap, yes, speed and distance, yes, then target that high. So that can also be your setup. But then most of the time noon, because we are right now, we are so time fast. Okay, so we are inside noon. What time does bird open? What time does Nasdaq open Kenyan time? So right now, because it's DST, 5:30 so 5:30. So what I'm saying, that you see merely, so it has traded back into this low, high, lower, low, breaker, again trade into a breaker. So again, it's giving me a mitigation block. So low, high, low, higher, low, trade and close above that. So what I normally tell my students, just wait for that. In this price leg, is it giving you fair value gaps? Yes. So use these fair value. Immediately you see these fair value gaps, then just drive price in huko juu. Yeah, so just wait for these patterns. It's normally simple. So for us, it took us out. We scaled our stop around this, but then it had the intention of pulling deeper, and as it was doing this, I was saying watch this. So this was the manipulation move. So right now I'm not interested because it's noon. So noon, I'm not interested. So most of the time, if it doesn't accumulate during noon, then it will seek any liquidity that was left in price. So next liquidity was that. So I believe it's going to seek that. And still around this price time, we're having the 1150 to 1210 macro. So normally something important normally happens around that time. So yeah, for me, I thought it went at 2 a.m. Kama gold. No, 2 a.m. Z. 2 a.m. That is Nairobi. I mean 2 a.m. Wait, 2 a.m. Which country is that? No, 5. Kenyan time 5:30. New York time 9:30. So if you just set your time here to UTC 5, New York, then you wouldn't be caring about I mean hizo DST and whatnot. So I know of someone who went long here. Merely saw this, he went long. This fair value gap into this level. He went long, stopped just below this. And again, I know someone who waited for all of this shift fair value gap, so immediately closed there. So I know of someone who is long, so stops kuchini and targeting either this high. So with this market, because right now it's just ranging here, you can as well just be a scalper, but then I'd really advise against that because of time. Okay, so always trade considering time. Okay, yeah, so time. So just wait for the noon lunch, I mean the PM lunch session to do its thing, then wait for the liquidity zones that have been presented to you. Wait for price to seek one, look for your entry pattern, then boom, kill it. Yeah, so it's right now it's 8, so I said kifika saa mbili I'll be gone. So guys, we'll call it a week. Okay, so let's call it a week. And yeah, so let's call it a week. So if we trade and close above this level also, you see this fair value gap here in form of a CD. If you can close above it, then this high will be the next target, and this one. So make sure also you can follow me on YouTube at Lucy Trades. So next year I'll be live streaming on YouTube also. So I'm still working on that. So YouTube, Lucy Trades on YouTube. So don't forget to follow me on YouTube. I'll be dropping some gems on how you can cite search moves. Okay, so you don't be confused between a manipulation move and a distribution move. So Lucy Trades on YouTube. So if we can close above this, then but if it doesn't close above this, so if it doesn't close above this, then expect for it to trade huku chini bado. So that's what I want to see. So after this deep pullback, so I don't expect for it to trade huku chini tena, because it has given me this breakaway gap. So most of the time my stop itakuwa tu hapa, but then don't copy what I'm doing, because if you lose you'll blame me, and for me I've done these things 1,000 times. So yeah, so Lucy Trades on YouTube. So see you guys tomorrow, I mean on Monday. Peace.